All right, welcome to episode 12 of
12
the Bozos&Buckets
buckets.
podcast. I lost my voice yesterday, so if I sound a little rough, my apologies. I've been under the weather past couple days, but this podcast don't stop.
It was under the table. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Simon's table. But anyway,
Okay, yo.
whoa. You took it there, I took it further.
Facts.
Oh my God. So how you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. Not a lot going on since we last talked. Only one game has passed.
hmm
Not much to comment on. Might be a shorter pod unless we like venture off into something else like we usually do.
We probably will, but we'll see where it takes us.
What you want to get started on today? Game
Uh,
one? Going
yeah,
over
I
it?
was. Yeah. Oh wait, no, wait. I gotta ask you a question first.
Oh, yes, sir, you do.
Yeah. All right. So what's one guilty pleasure you have? It could be like a TV show, a food, or something like that.
Can you answer first? I don't think I have an answer for that.
Mine is like sugar, like sweets. Like that's something I gotta kick. Like I eat too many sweets.
I'd say me too. It's hard to like stop, but I feel like once I've stopped for a while, I kind of kill the craving. But right now, like since I'm not doing anything, all I'm doing is I'm just at home. Like, dude, I'm just snacking. I'm getting so fat. But I'd say probably that. I have a problem with soda too. Soda is like Cokes.
Cokes.
Yeah,
That's your soda of choice.
yeah, man. And it's like okay, like if I stop and then I drink it again, I'm like, ew, bro. But like if I keep drinking, I fall back into it. That's just that.
Yeah. No, I feel that. Like I luckily for me, I don't like soda. So
Oh, that's good.
yeah. But if I ever have a soda, it'd be like a Sprite or something. Yeah.
Sprite cranberry.
Uh, whenever it's the season. The Sprite Cranberry LeBron nightmare.
Nope.
Cool. So let's get into game one. What were your biggest takeaways from the first game?
Um, I'd say I'd say my biggest takeaway was that despite Tatum playing bad, he played good.
Yeah.
Because he was like bad night, terrible night shooting wise. He realizes that, steps it up, drops 13 assists. Very good.
Yeah.
He never gets 13 assists. Never. Even when he gets like 20 points, he'll get like 7 assists. 13 is very good. And you can't count them out when they're down 11 in the third at the start of the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
7
That
7 from 3, incredible. Came back
yeah.
obviously. Won by 12.
No, that was surprising too, because I mean I think at one point in the third quarter, Golden State was up by 15. And I think that's my biggest takeaway is that the Warriors learned that they can't take their foot off the gas against this
So
team.
many unanswered points. I think the when they answered was when they made free throws.
Yeah.
I don't incredible.
And Golden State didn't shoot entirely great from. I mean, they were 11 of 15, which isn't horrible, but that's 17. That's 73%.
I
And
mean, the way I see it, dude, is I saw Curry's numbers and he did good. He did his part. Everyone else, I feel like, didn't really do their part. So
let's see,
I can't really put the blame on him. Let me pull up the.
I think outside of Curry, I think the only one that actually do their part was Wiggins.
Big Wog. He did okay.
I mean, 20 points, second leading scorer on the team's pretty good. I mean, Thompson didn't play great. Another big takeaway is that Jordan Poole. Like I saw a tweet that said like he's only hooping to look good for the ladies. Like he'll do like 20 hezzies and then just like pass it out. But his effort is like questionable sometimes, both on the offensive and defensive end. Like I don't see that fire in him. But
I mean, let's see. I mean, The Warriors didn't do bad. They scored 108 points. They just let the Celtics score way too much. Considering that the Celtics don't usually score crazy amounts unless they blow out wins. Like I think this is what the highest they did against Miami when it was like 120 to 108 or something, or like 110.
And
Um,
the point
what's up?
differential in the fourth quarter was 24 points.
Yeah, no, that was absurd. But I mean, leading scorer obviously 34 Steph, Wiggins 20, Klay Thompson 15, Jordan Poole 9. Maybe Poole scores just like 6 more points. Thompson scores like 10 more points. Wiggins maybe 5 more points. And that's a win. Uh, Looney didn't play a lot. He only played 25 minutes. They went a
Yeah,
little smaller.
I noticed that.
Otto
I mean,
Porter and Jordan Poole took up a little bit. I don't know why they didn't put Looney in because, I mean, Robert Williams and Al Horford played a decent amount of time.
yeah, I
Let me
mean,
fact check myself. Yeah, Williams played 24 minutes, which is a lot for him considering he's always like questionable.
yeah, and then Horford played 33. So they
Yeah.
had their big guys out there a lot. So
3 players scored over 20 points for the Celtics too. 24, 21, and 26.
yeah,
Horford, Brown,
my
and
big
White.
my biggest takeaway from the Celtics was fourth quarter Horford and Derek White. They were unconscious. Whatever they put up was
Yeah,
just
that
going
was
in.
pretty crazy. Let me see if there's a stat on StatMuse. StatMuse, amazing app. Perfect stats. If you guys would also like to reach out to us, we're more than down to promote you guys.
Oh yeah, love Stat News, and I love all the parody accounts that have started because of Stat News. Like,
Yeah,
have you
that.
seen Hater Muse?
Yeah.
I love that one. But yeah, and then Tatum, he had a double double. It was he had 12 points. I mean, most of those are from the line, but still, it's a finals double double. He can add to his resume.
Check this out. Al Horford has averaged 1.7 points, 1.5 rebounds, and 0.7 assists in 55 games in the fourth quarter of the season. So he went beyond expectations.
How many points did he drop in the fourth?
Let me see.
Because I feel like the majority of his 26 came in the fourth. He was splashing threes. He was hitting middies, like, and
I mean,
you
he
know
did
what's
the
funny?
same thing. What was it against the Bucks?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was. I forget what game it was, but he did go off like that against Milwaukee. But I guess finals Horford's built different. First finals for him.
11 points, 4 of 4 field goals, 2 of 2 3-pointers made.
Yeah,
Didn't
that's
miss.
that's a great fourth.
And then Brown, 10 points, 4 of 6, 2 of 3 for 21 of 40 points that Boston scored.
Dude,
Huge.
with Boston it's so interesting because like it feels like whenever Tatum and Brown play, like they can never have a good game together, or it's very rare. Like when one does bad, the other one does like really good, and like vice versa. So I can't imagine how good they are, like when like both of them are like on it.
I mean, I think both of them had a fair game or game one, but obviously different from what we expected. They kind of just made it work. Derek White really surprised me because I've been kind of hating on him, but he did his part for sure. Everyone did their part really. I'm proud of the team. I had the team losing. We both had the team losing. I thought it was going to be more of a field game, but
Yeah,
I'm glad that we stole one early and we.
we the honorary member of the Boston Celtics.
All right. I mean,
But-
they're 4-time NBA champions. I have to support them. Obviously, it's no 13 like the Clippers, but
I love it. You know what? Honestly, once we get the Twitter going, that I would love to see the replies to that. What was I gonna say? Oh no, so Derek White. I mean, he had a rough like start to like the playoffs, but like I mean, against Miami, he did like the final few games against Miami, he did really well.
yeah,
And
I think he's been picking it up. Yeah, for sure. Dude, I love that picture of him that you guys keep sending to the group chat, where his face is like this, and then it's like the donkey meme. Hold
Yeah,
on, let me find it on my phone.
pull it up for everybody. Yeah, here's the thing too. He's not a bad looking guy. It's just the way they captured that picture. It's just it wasn't the right angles. Like
I wouldn't say. I mean, he got a kid, bro. He's got something. He's got game for sure.
cool name for his
But
kid too. The kid's name's Hendrix. That's pretty baller. Whether you like Jimi Hendrix or you like Future's nickname Hendrix, I don't know which one you think is cooler, but
damn it deleted. I don't have the picture saved.
yeah, they'll probably send it again by the time all
Yeah,
the
they'll
games
probably
go
send
on.
it tonight. There's another game.
But I'm surprised Iguodala played like 12 minutes. I don't know if that's just
Right?
because like the finals experience he has, but yeah, it was cool. It was cool to see him. Like he hit a three, and then in the group chat, everybody's like, "I want Iguodala." But what was I saying? Oh yeah, turnovers. That was one of the biggest things I said Golden State has to watch out for, and they had 14. So Boston
Their
didn't do
average is what? Their average is like 11.2, so they did go pretty above average. And then
yeah,
Boston kept it at what?
12.
It's like three less than what they normally do, which is three more and three less. That ends up being the difference. Let's say they score half of each. That's like 8 points alone.
But God, Boston as a team shot 51% from three. I thought that was a really insane stat.
Scary. Scary.
And that's with Tatum. And I guess if, like heading into like, I guess game two talk, that's what
Yeah,
scares
don't
me.
count Tatum. Don't count Tatum in that.
Yeah.
Nasty.
So like that was I mean, I guess heading into like game two talk, I mean like that's like what
Think
scares
they keep
me.
it going? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I want them to, but
If if Boston wins tonight, it's done. It's over. Finished.
sweep. La
Possibly,
la la la
but
la la la.
I don't think
I
so.
think gentlemen sweep if they win tonight.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
that's it's really wild because like if they go down if the Warriors go down 0-2 into Boston, that's a
It's
bad.
scary. I would be shaking, bro.
Well, because like okay, you have home court. You're the better team in the regular season. You have 2, 3 Hall of Famers on your team, and you guys are getting dogged by a team that
Maybe
doesn't even
four.
have.
Maybe four.
Yeah,
Depending on how good Wigwag ends his career.
at the moment, no. But
Yeah, at the moment, no.
Actually, maybe 4. I think Iggy could get in there.
Finals MVP.
He's a Finals MVP.
Does he have any All-Star nominations? No.
That's a good question. Bro's been in the league. He was nice with the Sixers. If he has any at all, I guarantee he's with the Sixers.
Yeah, let me see.
But
You want to get into predictions for today's game?
yeah, so
And
I
I'd
have
also like to talk about fantasy real quick because there is a special line today. I don't know if you saw.
there is a special line. Okay, let me see. I guess so. As far as predictions, I think Warriors will win because I think they have to win. Um, However, my confidence in the Warriors is not as high as it was to start the series. But I think they rebound. I mean, I'm still sticking to my Warriors in 6 take, but they have to play a lot better. Oh,
Check this out. Check this out. I know. I got so excited when I saw it. 3-time NBA champion 25, 27, 2015, 17, 18, NBA Finals MVP 2015, NBA All-Star 1, 2012, which was for the Sixers last year before he went to the Nuggets. NBA All-Defensive First Team 2014 with the Warriors. NBA All-Rookie First Team 2005.
I'd say that's Hall of Fame worthy.
Do you think so? I don't
Yeah.
know. It's like, I think he needs a couple more All-Stars than that. But
Nah, I mean, three championships and being the Finals MVP in a championship, that's pretty historic in itself. And he wasn't even the best player on that team. Like that's like one of the ones I think Curry got robbed of the Finals MVP was that first year that they won it. But speaking of Finals MVP, who was yours to
here,
yeah.
Steph or Tatum.
Steph or
But
Tatum?
now it's looking like Jay beat Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, maybe. Warriors, I still think it's Steph. Um,
I mean, 34, yeah, but he's losing 1-0 right now. They got to be leading for me to think somebody on the Warriors is gonna.
yeah, if Horford keeps playing like this, they might give it to him.
Either. I think they both deserve it. Brown's been
Yeah,
doing really good, and he has a lot to prove. They didn't nominate him as an All-Star. He's been like very underrated, not very talked about. I think it would be good if he got it.
I think so too. And I think maybe Tatum, don't count Tatum out yet because there's still a lot of games left and he could play a lot better. And I think if one of the games where it's like, oh, he wasn't shooting well, but he made a difference to help his team win with all those assists and like the defense he was playing, I think they could possibly give
I
it to
mean, if he
him.
still keeps dropping 20, 10, and 8, like 10 assists, obviously,
Yeah.
like that's still good. Obviously, he didn't do 20 points; he did 12 points, which doesn't look as good. But you can really only do better from here, points wise. Assist wise, maybe dial it down a little, like 3, 4 less, and then
Yeah.
take a couple more shots, get some mismatches. You know,
I think he'll get
just get
settled
off
in.
Wiggins, bro. Get off Wiggins, Jaylen Brown, and although Brown was cooking Wiggins, he was shooting in his face, making everything crazy,
Yeah,
crazy,
no.
crazy.
But I think Wiggins played. I mean, that's one of the. I'm a big fan of Wigwag. So I think he'll continue to be consistent. I don't think star, but he'll be consistent. So I guess my score prediction, I think I'll take Warriors 105, 101. I think it'll be a close game.
Closer game.
Yeah. Defense probably tightens up a little bit, but not by a lot. So I'll go 105, 101.
Sorry. I'm just thinking if it's going to be a high scoring game or a low scoring game. I feel like it would be high scoring. I feel like the Warriors are going to come out banging like they normally do.
Yeah.
120 to 114.
120, 114.
Yeah. Warriors.
Warriors. It's hard to pick against them, right? Because like it's just they're at
Two
home.
games? Two
Two
games at
games.
home?
Yeah.
I mean, believe me, I'd be thrilled. I would be thrilled. Steph, bro, I wish Steph's name was more like LeBron's, where you could just roll off like LaFraud. Steph, dude, seeing him in talks close to him, so disrespectful. So disrespectful.
It's effortless for him, I think is
Oh,
yeah. Is a
step
good one
effortless for him to
describe.
be a fraud.
No, I love all the LeBron. It's so easy to like put anything in front of it.
Literally. You wanna hop into underdog?
Yeah, hold on, real quick. So after watching game one, what is one thing that each team needs to do a better job of?
Boston needs to give their opening guy more open shots. He had plenty. Believe me. Believe me, he had plenty last game. But they can't lose faith in him. They need to try it again today. It was an outlier. Because I don't want him to lose confidence for the rest of the series. Because there will be nights where Derek White, Al Horford, and Jaylen Brown don't all step up, and he will need to drop 30, maybe 40. And he's not going to do that if you guys aren't giving him the ball in the earlier games, because he's going to lose confidence. He's going to hang his head, and it hurts. So I think they need to keep giving him those opportunities. And I think the Warriors just need to have a better second and a third. Steph's doing his part. Maybe easy defensive baskets, because the Celtics played really, really good defense. I'd say the Warriors played good defense. And you don't need good defense. You need great defense to win.
Right. No, I think those are solid. For Boston, I would just say like keep like play like you did in the fourth quarter, but try to make it like try to play like that every quarter. Like because what I've been saying like the entire playoffs is that they're probably the most talented team, but they're inconsistent. So again, if they can
In the
just find
playoffs, the whole, most talented team? Or just in general?
one of
Because I don't
them,
know.
yeah,
I'd say the Grizzlies are pretty talented.
yeah. But the Grizzlies are an interesting case because they're better without their best player.
That
It's
is
like
so weird to me. That is so weird to me. And it sucks because if you get rid of your star player and you have them, they're not going to win on their own.
Yeah.
So they
I
have to make their star player work somehow.
yeah, I think they need a number two because like I don't think they have a true number two.
They don't, but I don't think they should get someone. I think someone within has to step up.
That's the
And
thing. I don't.
I thought it was going to be Dylan Brooks, but I think now it's Desmond Bain.
Desmond Bane's solid too, but I think they just need a center that can space the floor a little bit, or isn't like an offensive liability. Because like Steven
Dude,
Adams
I
was,
know I love him, bro, but he has to do some work. He has to do some work, or he's got to go. Unfortunately,
yeah, and
because
J
he's great for a
yeah,
point guard player. Like him and Westbrook were crazy, like just pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll. There's a level of chemistry that he just hasn't been able to find, nor in New Orleans nor here, and he didn't
yeah,
get any minutes. So
none.
it sucks.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
trade
think
for a younger guy.
trade is what I was just gonna say. I'm like
Aiden,
maybe Aiton would be actually a really good fit there, but I don't know if he fits like their whole like grit and
dog.
grind dog
Yeah.
mentality. But it
What
seems
center?
like
What center would though?
um
I feel like all the centers are big babies
they're all kind of big babies, but I think
because I don't see
maybe
Embiid leaving the Sixers. I feel
no.
like he's the only like top dog. Because like
Yeah,
Jokic, no. Gobert, get out of here. You fucking weak.
yeah.
Uh,
Gobert's not-
Turner, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think centers have that dog in them anymore, though. And I think you having that dog, if you have that dog in you, then you can't shoot. That seems
What
to
about
be the
Capella
Capella could work.
or like a John
But
Collins?
John Collins, there we go. John Collins would be excellent. You put Triple J at the five, you pop Collins at the four. That'd be a really good team.
Damn,
Or
that is
you
good. That
you
no,
can
that
even
is good. I like that.
you can even keep Steven Adams, but because if you have an athletic wing and Collins, they'd be a tall team too.
That's nasty. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So
Um,
any Grizzlies front office execs, if you're listening to this podcast, you know what to do.
pay the man.
Pay
Pay
the
the
man.
man.
He just wants his money. They all do. I think for Golden State, I think their biggest thing is just clean up the turnovers and actually like run plays that aren't just like Curry or Thompson coming off a screen to shoot a three.
Facts, facts, facts. Because the Celtics did a very good job switching.
Great job.
Very good job switching.
Yeah. But I think shout out to Ime Udoka too, the Celtics coach, being his first finals. I saw an article. He's like taking from like Greg Popovich's like finals approach and like all of like most of his like strategies. And I'm like, I respect it.
I mean, bro, he was under the wing of a great.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean, the coaching tree is insane if you actually think
Yeah,
about it.
I'm not saying he's expected to do greatness, like because like he. I mean, you would, but not his first season. You know, like it's pretty crazy. Like very little errors. Like he's been cleaning it up, especially second half of the season because they
That's
were
just
10th seed at the first half. They went up all the way to the second seed.
yeah.
Beyond insane.
They made some good trades, and maybe we were seeing the Derek White trade was kind of iffy at first, but I mean, past few
It was
games,
good. It was good during the season, and then it was bad during like the first rounds of playoffs. But he's doing better,
do you think that was like
fortunately.
matchup based, like his struggles,
It could
or
definitely be matchup based. Or I don't want to bring like personal stuff into this. Maybe he had to tend to a little more personal stuff, or he had a little more other things on his mind, like your kid being born. I don't know if it's his first, but like it must be very exciting. Must
I
be
think it
something.
is
So
his
maybe
first.
his game wasn't like 100% in his head. He had personal matters in his head, so he wasn't really locked in. Which I wouldn't say. It's like sort of understandable, bro. Like you're a professional, but
Yeah,
like at the same time, like you're human. So
I know they say like don't take like a lot of your like personal life into your profession, but I mean,
it's not
people are
that easy,
human.
bro.
It's not easy at all, and if people, we forget sometimes. I think too that athletes are human and they have emotions, and they're not robots that just go out and perform.
Yeah.
So
And at the
like,
end of an 82 game season, after playing 14 games in the playoffs, bro, like you're gonna wear out a little bit. You're gonna think of personal stuff. Maybe
Yeah.
next time, plan the kid for the off season. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, maybe take that date night maybe a couple months later.
Yeah, literally.
But okay,
Like
so
once you're at the 40 game mark, just start getting busy.
you brought up so like an 82 game season. I heard there's rumors that like Adam Silver might shorten the season. I was
What
wondering
I
if you saw
don't
that.
like about that, yes. What I
Yeah.
don't like about that is that it affects all time like stats.
Yeah.
Because then like let's say who's someone up and coming? Let's say Ja Morant or somebody like Zion Williamson. Like let's say they only play like 70 games a season, right? That's
Yeah.
12 games less a season. Let's say it's like 12 more seasons for each of them. Like that's like a lot of points that they miss out on, and then they're gonna be short on the like all-time scoring list, and they're gonna be like, oh, well these guys weren't that great because they didn't score as much as LeBron, Kobe, MJ, Malone. So
Yeah.
that's like, bro, you know how many less games they played? That's why it's kind of that I don't like. But I do think it is a little too long, if I'm honest. 82 games is very excessive.
Yeah.
I don't know how necessary that would be.
For me, like this is gonna be like the most like boring anticlimactic answer. So it's an 82 game season, right? Just cut 2 games. Just make it 80. Just make it a clean 80. That would look good.
But like, I just don't understand how they decide who plays who and then in how many games. I've tried looking into it and I don't get it. But the only fix I'd see is like maybe play like I don't know, like each team in your conference twice home and twice away to like sort of create a more rivalry. I feel like that would be interesting. Although if you're like in the West and you have to play like the Blazers, bro, nobody cares right now. But like, and then twice against everyone else, one home, one away. And that's, I believe, 66 games if I did my math correctly,
Okay.
which is
Yeah.
significantly less. So I don't know if I'd like that. Maybe 3 times against everyone in your own conference, but then I don't know if that passes 82.
Yeah, it might, I think, because that's 16 games, and yeah, I think
Well,
it'd be.
It's shit. I don't want to just be dry. Do you want to lead into underdog, and I'll come back to that.
Yeah, so yeah, what just I'll pull up Underdog right now, and then while I'm doing that, I'll just say like Richard Jefferson. I don't know if you saw, brought up a really good point that like they've tried eliminating back to backs as much as possible. They have a week long All-Star break instead of 3 days that they used to have.
Yeah, I seen
So
that.
they're doing more to like spread it out, but I think just cut it 2 games, just make it a clean 80 game season, and then just I don't know, the culture has changed around the NBA. Now it's like an injury is dealt with more cautiously than it was back in the day. And I get like players' health is like important, but you know,
All of
you
a
have,
sudden.
yeah, you have a product to sell.
No,
It's
I just did the math real quick. So there's
Okay.
15 teams in each conference, right? So you're one team, so you take yourself out. There's 14 other teams. There's 4 other
Right.
teams in your division, so you play each of them 4 times. That's 16 games,
okay.
right? That leaves 10 teams left in the conference. You play them each 3 times, 30 more games. 16, 30, that's 46. 15 teams in the other conference, you play each one twice. That's 30 plus 46, 76. I think that's fair.
76, that's fine.
6 games less, I think it's still enough to like give a team a chance to come back second half of the season, work on their all-star trades like once the deadline's over. Like I don't know. 6 games isn't a lot, but I think it's pleads my case of like they shouldn't reduce it by anything too much, but like 82 is pretty far. I know it's
Yeah.
not even, like you said 80, but I think it's just the most systematic and organized way to do it.
Yeah, I think that's possible. I definitely think that's a good it's a good amount to where like it'd be less on the players, but you still feel like you're getting a good season in. Like you're not getting cheated out of a season, so
Yeah, exactly.
that's solid. Okay, so pulling up Underdog. So the special is Steph Curry 0.5 threes. So
I don't know, dude. He's been kind of cold, bro. Might have to ride the under on that.
unless he breaks his leg heading to the stadium, I'm pretty confident he'll hit one.
No, he'll have to break it in game because then if not, they'll just rule it out.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, so that's an obvious over. I'm not going to count that as a Warriors player because I think that's kind of boring.
Okay, so we're just making 4 picks instead of 3 picks.
Yeah.
How many did we hit last time? I think we only hit 1 out of 3.
That was pretty bad. But remember, we're not liable. But the next ones are gonna hit, but we're not liable. Kevon Looney, we did over 9.5 rebounds. He had 9. Um,
What about our verses?
okay, so that was Jaylen Brown and Curry. I think they gave Jaylen Brown 1-3.
1 or 0.5?
I think it was 1. Or was it point? I don't know. I don't think it matters. Let's see. Because I'm trying to
How many
pull
did
up
Brown
there.
have? 4?
Curry had 7 and
Oh no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
oh,
Wait,
Brown
who
had
did we
2.
pick?
Brown,
We
Jaylen
picked
Brown.
Curry.
Yeah,
We
we
picked
picked Curry.
Brown?
No, we picked
Okay.
Curry. I'm saying we picked him against Brown.
Oh, so we hit.
Yeah, so that was a hit. Did Derek White get a steal?
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay, yeah.
0.
So so 1 out of 3.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Hey, Robbo with 3 blocks last game.
Yeah, no, he was a
Does he have a
dog.
line for blocks? 2.5 steals blocks.
Ooh.
Williams.
How many steals he get? He got 1 steal last game.
And 3 blocks, so 4.
4 blocks. Yeah, that's 5.
Oh, 5.
Defensive stats scare me a little
I
bit.
know, I don't like him, but if he's doubling what the average is,
Hey, you know what's crazy and what might be a good value? With Ed, but it's scary because like he could either do nothing or he could do everything. Horford's at 11.5 points.
ooh,
But if you look at his averages, it's like not as like
do you want to do a 5 guys? A little 5 guys, burgers and fries.
down.
All right, Horford over and Williams over. Robert Williams.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we should pick one more Warriors player and then do a rivals.
Cool. Okay, so wait, so no other Celtics players look interesting to you?
I mean, I like Horford and I like Williams.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Let's see. Tatum 13.5 rebounds and assists. I think he's probably gonna score more.
Yeah.
But you know what's interesting though? 33 points and assists for Tatum.
No. I don't
think
trust him.
I think he's got that dog in him.
God. Oh, all of a fucking sudden? All of a fucking sudden?
Bro, he wore the same. You see the last press conference? He had the same. He was wearing the same pre-draft workout shirt and shorts that Kobe wore.
Oh, he's in his Mamba mentality right now, or what?
I don't know if you saw that picture, but Kobe, like pre-draft, he worked out for the Celtics at.
Yeah.
So he was wearing that photo, like what Kobe's wearing. Tatum wore the same thing. So yeah, he's on his Kobe arc.
When did he wear it?
Last press conference. I think it was yesterday.
Damn.
Yeah, so he's got that dog in him, I'm afraid. But maybe there's a versus. Who knows? Let's see.
Yeah, I'm down to do verses with him.
Okay, so
Let's do a Warriors player because we already have 2 Celtics and 1 Warrior.
well, let's do 2. Let's do 2 of each then.
That's why.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just one more Warriors.
Do we have them? Oh yeah, because we have
You think
Korean.
Poole steps up?
Let's see. What's his line? Let me scroll down.
Porter scored 9 points, I think, and his line is 6.5.
His line's 6.5. Okay. Poole.
Wiggins, Draymond, Clay.
I think Poole's gonna have to step up because
Clay's 19.5.
19.5. Okay, that's not
21
bad.
and a half with assists, which I sort of like too.
I like that a little more for some reason.
I mean, it's only 2 assists.
Yeah.
I think he could get 4 if he doesn't score the 19 and a half. I think it gives us more of a line. He doesn't
But-
really rebound, so I don't want to do with rebounds.
No.
3.5 3-pointers made. I don't know.
He doesn't go over 3 assists though. Usually.
Well, the line's 2.5.
Yeah.
I
So,
like it.
do you want to go
We
with
can
just
still look though.
you going just with the assists or do you want to do the points and assists?
Points and assists. Points and
Okay.
assists.
I'm down with Clay.
You
trust
like
Clay.
that? Cool.
Yeah.
Let's do a rivals then.
Rivals. All right. Dang. Okay. There's a Curry
Tatum versus Green.
Tatum versus Green. Where is that?
Rebounds and assists.
That's
Because
not-
can Can we do Tatum and Curry even though we already have a Curry one?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think we already have Curry locked. But let's see. Rebounds and assists. Draymond had 16 last game, and Tatum had 18. So, and they're giving Tatum plus 1.5. So I like that one. They also have 3-pointers made between Jordan Poole and Al Horford.
What do you like on that? They're even.
They're even.
I like Horford.
Oh wait, we already have Horford. We can't do that.
Do we? Oh, we do.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think as far as the verses, I like. Let's see. Where did it go? I cannot find it. There's rebounds and assists.
Kevon Looney versus Jordan Poole
for what?
On assists.
Oh,
they're
God.
even.
Let's see. I
also like points, rebounds, assists. Marcus Smart versus Andrew Wiggins.
Oh, who do you think wins that one?
Wiggins.
Really?
Because it's just points and rebounds. Marcus Smart gets assists.
But Smart was cashing last game though too. Dude,
yeah, but he didn't have 20 points.
We're okay. Let's see.
Smart. No, I'm down. Smart had 27. Oh, Wiggins had 25. Oh, you're right, Shay.
Yeah, I like the Tatum versus Draymond.
Tatum versus Draymond. Okay, let's do it. Who you got? Who?
I'll take Tatum.
Okay, cool. So, got Steph Curry over half a 3-pointer. Al Horford over 11.5 points. Williams 2.5 blocks and steals over, and then 21.5 points assists for Clay over, and then Tatum with a 1.5 on rebounds and assists over Draymond Green. I like it.
Yeah, I think it's solid.
Yeah.
Especially with that little Curry boost. So let's say somebody wants to just do Curry and another player, just like a quick 2-piece to be safe. Which one are you the most confident in? If you just had to do Curry
Robert Williams. And either of the two Celtics, I'm most confident in those two.
Yeah.
11.5 points with the way Horford is playing is also very easy. And Robert Williams, he's been doing the 2.5 blocks and steals with literally just blocks for games now.
Yeah, I think it's solid. I would have to
agree. With special lines, though, the most you guys can bet is 25, just an FYI. So make sure if you want to win the most out of it, do the 5 pick so you can bet 25 and win 500.
That's a pretty decent gain. And obviously they're going to hit, so why wouldn't you? But also we're not liable.
We literally only guarantee hits, but we're also not liable.
Yeah, just in parentheses, like, we are not liable. Yeah. So
I think your vid went out, Shay.
It did?
Yeah, it says disabled due to slow internet connection.
Oh, word? Okay.
Yeah,
I can still see you. And I can see me on my end, but okay.
Oh, bet.
Yeah.
Maybe it just doesn't want to, cost it too much sending it out to me. It's all good. Shay, I don't mean to change over out of basketball, but my Rangers are 2-0, and they were, out of the 4 teams left, the least favorite to win it all. Now they're second favorites.
Oh, well, good. Congratulations to them.
Thank you. The Avalanche is looking real scary, though.
Give me one player on the Rangers. Yeah.
Zibanejad. He's our forward. That dude keeps scoring on power plays. He's nasty. And then Adam Fox is a good defenseman that we have. And Igor Shesterkin, dude. How many saves do you think a goalie in hockey makes a game?
20.
My man dropped 37.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's... Shout out, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Igor.
Igor Shesterkin, straight out of Moscow, Russia. That's my guy.
I mean, Igor's such a cool name, so that's sick.
Dude.
But,
dude, it is.
You said the Avalanche were looking scary?
The Avalanche are up 3-0 on the Edmonton Oilers. But, hey, we're 2-0 on the back-to-back champs. The Lightning.
Yeah. That's pretty...
Looking like shitters right now. Back-to-back losers, maybe.
I don't know. It's still possible, but...
I know.
Wait, where were the first 2 games? Was it in New York?
New York.
Oh, okay. So y'all got to go back...
We won a 7-game series last series as the underdogs without home court advantage. Same thing against the last one, which were the Penguins. No home court, underdogs. We were plus 2,200 at the beginning of the season to win the championship. Now we're plus 260.
Dude, did you put money on you guys to do that?
No, because I wasn't a Rangers fan at the start of the season. I became a Rangers fan in January. But
that's right.
Next season I'll throw a 50 piece.
I don't know if the odds might not look good if they win it.
2,000?
No, I'm saying like
10K.
if they win it next year. I'm saying if they win the title this year, then the odds next year probably won't be great. But I don't know. Support.
I mean, it's still 260, so I'd make it a little over double.
I'll put a 50 piece on the Lakers to make the playoffs next year. So.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, nah, because bro, LeBron said that they're never missing the playoffs for the rest of his career, so I think it's pretty safe to bet that. I'll probably do the same thing. I'll probably throw a little 100 piece on that.
And you got to make the bet before we get Levine, so the odds will be better for you.
Dude, not getting Levine or whatever. That'll be off-season topic. I think that's about it.
Yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up for today. Simon, you had anything else you want to add before we dip?
No, that's it, Shay. I hope you feel better.
I appreciate it, man.
Some ice cream might help. Sleep a little. Some tea. Just take it easy, man. Just stop going out, bro. Out of the two of us, Shay's the one that lives the crazy life, so he likes to get wild with it.
I wouldn't say that, but you know.
Like he was sending me snaps at 4 a.m. Like I can't show it, obviously, because he would go to jail for the stuff he was doing. But like, just pray for Shay, please. Tell him to stop. Tell him to take it easy.
It's gonna have the FBI storming down my door, and I'm gonna be so confused. I'll be like, "What are you talking about?"
Like let's just not say what he hides behind that MJ jersey, like the hole in the wall what he keeps in there. Let's not talk about that.
Simon trying to get me on fake RICO charges. That's wild.
I wish they were fake. I really, guys, please pray for Shay. Please keep him in your thoughts and prayers.
I'm gonna be joining Young Thug and Gunna. That's
literally.
That's
the
wild.
only thing is you have more charges against you than them, but we're not gonna get into that right now.
Yeah, that's wild. So, okay, guys, if the FBI storms down my door, they will not be like a Wednesday episode, so Simon might have to solo it for the time being.
Yeah, I'll have to look for a guest ASAP.
That's wild. Okay. Before Simon incriminates me any further, it's been episode 12 of the Bozos&Buckets podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube. Rate us on Spotify. You know, I'm not telling you to give us 5 stars, but when our bets hit tonight, you're going to be inclined to give us 5 stars.
We're not liable, but yeah.
Yeah, so just letting you know.
Underdog, this is me asking you yet again. Please sponsor us. Prize Picks still, fuck you. StatMuse also, thumbs up, please. Let us know.
Yeah, whoever wants to reach out to. And like the email's in the description, so you guys have no excuse now.
Literally.
All right, man. I'm out.
Have a good one.
Have a good rest of your weekend.
Appreciate it.
Let's have fun. Let's have fun with the game tonight, and we'll be back.
Let's make some
we'll be back
fucking
later
money.
this week.
Let's make some fucking money.
That's right. All right, man. Have a good one.
Peace out.
Later.